Okay, I hit the
If
record
I
button.
will, if I will say anything stupid, just tell me, and I will say, okay, stop, don't cut it.
Yep, cut it out. Not going in. And that is how we're gonna start off, right? Just be like, hey, let's go. Nah, but the hype is real. People are really excited, and especially the people that I talk with that are used to playing a lot of Call of the Wild and the Hunter Classic and such. They're like, we need a new game. So you guys have hit the nail on the head, right?
It wasn't easy to start this project. I had it in my head since I was a kid, but in 2017 I proposed it to my company when I work, but they said it's too big project. And in 2017 it was a break for me because if I remember correctly, Call of the Wild left the early access and went to the full release, and that was a big disappointment for me. And I wanted to do it by myself. I played a lot of Cabela's games. I have about 1,500 hours in the Hunter Classic, and I was playing it since 2009. So I had big expectations, but it didn't go well.
No.
I was disappointed. So this year, I started this project again, and it was like, okay, we will try it. We will check how the. Okay, I was talking in English, and my Google started to Google Assistant started to asking me different strange things. I don't know what just happened, but let's back to the topic. I started this project, and we are making the game and the trailer. We want to release a lot of video footage to show you what we plan, what we have in our minds. Mainly me. But it wasn't possible before. I didn't become a CEO of 3T games. Before it was just hardly possible. Against, people say that I saw a comment that 3-5 million Polish zloty isn't a big budget, but in Polish we usually make, say, medical games for 500,000. So it's 500,000 Polish zloty. So we have budget like 6-7 times more, and it's like a lot in Poland. Yeah, we will try to do our best here, and we are using, against other games that are based mainly on Unity, we are using the Unreal Engine. I know that there is a funny game called Hunter, shooting in Hunting Simulator 1. There was a bullet Hunter 2005 Deer Hunter tournament. They had the bullet camera, and I liked it, but the animation of shooting, the feeling of shooting, it was just like, I'm shooting the air gun, guys. I don't feel it. And they released the Hunting Simulator last year.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, let's try it. It looks good. First shot, and I was, okay, what happened here? It was like shooting ducks on the old console in the past 19. Yeah, you are shooting, and the red marks are around your crosshair. So I was like, whoa, something went wrong here. I don't know. I don't say these games, I bet, because the Hunting Simulator 2 have really, really good environment. It looks pretty decent. So I couldn't just blame them for doing bad graphic design or level design. It was pretty fine, but the game mechanisms are, and the dogs are terrible.
But let me just ask you one thing here, just to make it really clear for the viewers, because I have a lot of people that says the ultimate fishing simulator and all that other kind of stuff, they don't look too good, so we shouldn't get our hopes up high for ultimate hunting. But you have nothing to do with ultimate fishing simulator and all that stuff, right? It is you're the developers. You're
yeah. So like make it clear, Ultimate Games is our co-publisher. Yeah, they just give us money for game development and marketing. Yes, but 3T Games is the main funder of the game, so I have a lot to say here. I think my words are most important. My vision. I create this game. I say people what to do, what is the plan, how it should look, how it should work. Of course, I am not close to mine. If I have a team and they say, listen, I am the programmer, I think it should work in other way, I will say, okay, let's discuss it. If I will say it's better than my idea, we will do it your way. We should work like this. We should talk a lot with our developers. But to be clear, Ultimate Games isn't producing a lot of games by itself. It's more like a publisher. So like we had the famous wanking simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was made by just a guy who was, I think he was in the high school. So no one wanted to release his game, and we said, okay, we will do it. Why not? And
Yeah.
right now we are famous sometimes, but with the bad meaning. I'm not always right. I may be wrong, and we are not machines. We can make mistakes, and I think we just should take lessons from our mistakes. If we can take a lesson from our mistakes, we will do just better every day. And same is the game. If we will make a game, we will make mistakes, and we will learn our lesson, and then we will make maybe a better product. We will always want to do a good product, but as we are the publisher, we have like 50-60 developer teams for each product.
Yeah.
So you have to supervisor every team. What are they doing? And it's not easy. So about Ultimate Hunting, you don't have to worry. 3T Games is only team that is working on it. I got my own people, and I think you will be pretty satisfied when it will be released. But I would like to promise you that, but I just can't, because we will see how it will go with development. Yes, I would like to promise you that you will be satisfied. You will be very, yes, I love this game, but I can't promise you that, because some of you want the hardcore realism, some of you want the medical realism, and some of you want the arcade. And we can do the difficulty levels in the game that maybe in realistic mode there will be only footprints on the ground without any markers and highlights. So you will have to go on your headset only or speaker. But it's not hard. It's not hard. But
it's still a game.
Yeah, developers don't do it because it's just, in my opinion, waste of time. But I like the difficulty levels. That is why we introduced them in the Ultimate Fishing Simulator, to satisfy every possible person in this room. I mean, not in our room, but in the gamer room of fishing.
Yeah. But so what you're saying, if you were to place Ultimate Hunting, which of the games that we know now does it fall closest to?
Sorry, my monitor went all black. Which closer? I think the Call of the Wild is a great game. They have a lot of good aspects in the game.
Yeah.
But as for the hunting gameplay and mechanism, I prefer classic.
100%. Yeah. I'm the same.
My favorite hunting game is Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. Yeah. I would like to recreate this game. It was my dream in someday, but Cabela's just wouldn't like to cooperate with me. It was a bit sad and disappointment. But you just can take lesson.
Yeah.
Keep your head up. Say, okay, let's do it my way. Let's take a bit from Hunting Simulator, but just a little bit. Don't make their mistakes. The Hunter Call of the Wild graphics, realism, and the Hunter Classics mechanism, And I think still the Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts had one of the best looking animals in the games. So, and of course, I would like to finally cut the ecology, politic, properly hunting. That they say that hunting is bad. You can't hunt elephants. You can hunt elephants. They are hunting elephants. They are hunting monkeys, hippopotamus, crocodiles. They're hunting all these animals. But you have to pay for the license because they make money to protect the reserves, to pay the guards in the reserves, to stay against poachers. So they have to earn money. Africa is poor country. They don't have a lot of resources, maybe beside diamonds and some petrol oil. But usually in the open wide areas where people are making open fields, forestry fields of wild animals for the agriculture fields.
Yeah.
They take their place. And, like in real world, in every country, there's much more, homes, much more cities, metropolis are just growing up, and we take the forests. So a lot of animals have to stay in a smaller place, so they will go in the fields. They will eat the corn, the wheat, and then we have problems. So they have to reduce the population, and this is how they do it in the Africa. They just sell the elephants, or if they have animal that is really, really sick, let's say that had broken leg, and it will die anyway because there is an infection. So they sell it on the auction, and I think the last time there was a Norwegian hunter. He is very active in the social. He posted against social activists that there is an auction for the rhino, and he said that you can buy his life. I don't remember the amount, but I think it was like 200,000 euro, and none of activists paid a single euro. So they talk a lot, but they do anything. Of course, it's wide topic. I can say I say that to you earlier, but I am the real life hunter in Poland since many years.
Yeah.
So this topic is like a daily basis for me. And people, I just don't know why developers are scared of creating the rhino hunting, the elephant hunting. We had the Kabbalah's African Adventures, Dangerous Hounds. There was a lot of animals that they hunt in real life. It's normal for African hunters, African people, the African population. It's normal for them. And for us, it's, I don't know, they are scared of PETA or something like that.
But it is what it is, but because most of the time it's just because people are not educated enough about how things are actually going, and then they hear it from one side and they take it and run with it, and all of a sudden this is the way it is and everything else is wrong. And hunting is a big industry, especially in Africa. So yeah, it makes sense to bring in those kind of animals as well. And I've been a big advocate of this for a while as well, that if you want to have the best hunting game out there, you need to have the animals that people want to hunt.
Yeah, but this is the question, I'm afraid. The aspect that the Hunter Call of the Wild disappointed me a lot when there was the Vurgona Savannah release. I was expecting a lot of more animals from the Africa, and they just make the steppes, the wide open areas. But remember, the Africa is also the jungle, the swamp fields, the big forestry areas with baobabs.
Yeah.
And there are animals that are much different from what we are seeing in the Call of the Wild. So I would just like to show the people the South America, Africa, Greenland, Russia. I would like to show you everything, but everything depends from our budget for the game. So
hey, we need to make some sales, right? So we need to just put out all the ideas, and then hopefully people will support by buying and such. So. And this was actually the last part of the interview. Well, actually, it was the first, but we put it out last because I wanted the questions out first in the 2 other videos. But guys, this has been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you're just as hyped and got some questions answered. And honestly, I am so excited for Ultimate Hunting. Thank you guys so very much for watching.